Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 most anticipated TV shows for 2021. So I've been doing this for the last couple years in December for my top 5 anticipated TV shows, what I'm looking forward to that year. And well, let's put it this way, you guys. 2020 has not been a very good year, has it? Especially for the entertainment business, because so much has been delayed or not finished up. There's been lots of shows that have just been straight out canceled because of the virus and whatnot. So yeah. Last December, when I did my top 5 most anticipated TV shows for 2020, several shows did manage to come out, but there were a couple that did not come out this year. There were like 2 shows that were on my list that did not come out this year. So yeah, this top 5 that I have for shows that I'm anticipating for 2021, these shows may come out. I'm just not quite sure about some of these, because they could change. They could come out in 2022 for all I know. So yeah, this top 5 is kind of an iffy list, but hopefully they all come out. So yeah, I managed to find 5 shows that I feel fairly certain that I think they are coming out this year, and 5 shows that I'm pretty excited about. And the thing is, I always hate when I do this list every year, because then sometime later in the year there's always a show that comes out that I never heard of, and it's like, man, I wish I could have had that on like my top 5 most anticipated. So yeah, let's get going. At number 5, you guys, this show, I'm still not quite 100% sure if I want to watch it or not. I'm really more at a level of intrigue with the show. And what I have is Walker. And this is the reboot of the Walker Texas Ranger show that had Chuck Norris back in, what, the 90s, I think it was? So yeah, instead of Chuck Norris this time around, it's going to be Jared Padalecki from Supernatural fame. Because yeah, if you don't know, Supernatural is ending, or has ended. I guess it has ended by the time this video is put up, you guys. Supernatural has ended, so yeah, the lead actors on Supernatural are out looking for other jobs. So Jared Padalecki got the lead role here in the Walker reboot, and it's going to be on the CW channel. I'm just kind of primarily just intrigued with this show, really, because I do like Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. I'm just kind of intrigued to see him outside of Supernatural. And I do remember watching Walker Texas Ranger back in the day, because it was a show my dad really enjoyed, so every so often I would sit in there and watch it with him. And I do remember watching episodes and really enjoying the show. So I feel like this reboot I'll probably enjoy, most likely, if I do give it a chance. I'm kind of hoping it might be comparable to like the Hawaii Five-0 reboot that was on CBS for like about 10 years or so. I really did like the Hawaii Five-0 reboot. I was really pleasantly surprised with that, so I'm hoping Walker might be a pleasant surprise for me. Let's cross our fingers. At number 4 is a British show, and that is Miss Scarlet and the Duke. And I'm including it on this list, even though the show has already aired in the UK and you know, here in 2020. It's already aired. But yeah, PBS is going to be getting it in January. And I do love period drama British stuff, you guys. And so Miss Scarlet and the Duke just is all that for me. And my understanding of Miss Scarlet and the Duke, it's about a lady police officer, and she's working with like a Scotland Yard detective, and it takes place in like the 1800s, I think in Victorian London, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, she's a woman, he's a man. There's going to be that conflict, you know, both of them here in law enforcement together, essentially, in Victorian London. And yeah, the clips and stuff that I've seen for this show, it looks really good. It looks like something I'm definitely going to enjoy. Like I said, I love all things British TV, and anything with Victorian London, sign me up. At number 3, I really hope this comes out this year, you guys, especially because we are probably not going to get Outlander this year, or in 2020, and that is Men in Kilts. I believe that is the correct title for the show. I don't think it's going to have any sort of title change or anything. The show is called Men in Kilts. It's like a documentary series. And here's the thing, you guys. Your hosts of this documentary are Sam Heughan and Graham McTavish, who are both in the Outlander TV show. And I do love Outlander. And this is just Sam Heughan and Graham McTavish, who both star in Outlander. It's the two of them just traveling around Scotland and experiencing, you know, the culture and the people and the places, and, you know, discovering the history. You know, it sounds like it's just an appreciation for Scotland in general. And the two of them just like a buddy road show, it kind of sounds like. Sam and Graham just traveling Scotland, having fun, and probably drinking at various different pubs, I'm guessing, and wearing kilts. It sounds great, you guys. And yeah, like I said, especially if Outlander is not coming out in 2020 in 2021, because it sounds like it's being pushed to 2022, and that sounds terrible. You guys, I can't even bear the thought of Outlander not coming back until 2022. So this show sounds like a nice little replacement, a nice little filler. So yeah, hopefully this does come out sometime in 2021. I really don't know why it wouldn't. And on top of that, with this show, there's also a book that came out recently called Clanlands, and I think it's supposed to be kind of like a little companion piece to go with this show. So yeah, I do have that book. I would love to get to that book sometime and kind of read it alongside the show, possibly. Next up, you guys, number 2, The Loki Show. And this is a show that I'm just not quite sure where the hell this show is in development currently, because I know that they've been filming and doing stuff, and photos have come out. I'm just not quite sure how close to finish they are, because if the Loki show does come out, it's probably going to be near the end of 2021, possibly. So yeah, if you don't know what Loki is about, it's going to be a Disney Plus show, and it's going to be following the character of Loki, who's like a very fan favorite character from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's the brother of Thor. Loki is kind of like this villain, an anti-hero. You love him, you hate him. He's played magnificently by Tom Hiddleston. And so yeah, I have been anxiously waiting for this Loki TV show, because Loki is seriously just one of my all-time favorite characters in general. And yeah, if you watched Endgame, I'm not going to give any spoilers for Endgame, but if you watched Endgame, Loki's story kind of wrapped up a certain way, and this show, the existence of this show, is very compelling and interesting. Like, okay, how is this all going to work? You know? So yeah, I am just very anxious for the Loki show, you guys. Tom Hiddleston, and I think it's 8 episodes. Sign me up. I didn't need nothing else to get me excited. And my number 1 most anticipated show for 2021 is Leonardo. Like, you know, Leonardo Da Vinci. I guess I should specify. This show is a historical piece following Leonardo Da Vinci, like a young version of Leonardo Da Vinci. And Leonardo is going to be played by Aidan Turner, my very sexy man, Aidan Turner. I wish I could marry him. If there was one celebrity I could marry, I wish it could be Aidan Turner. Aidan Turner, very popular from like the Hobbit movies, from the Poldark series. So yeah, I'm very excited for this Leonardo show, primarily for Aidan Turner, to be quite honest. And another big plus to this show that I found out about, because I love the Medici TV series that's on Netflix, the people behind the Medici TV series are also behind this series of Leonardo. So that should be great. I'm going to guess this is going to be a slightly more historically accurate version of Leonardo da Vinci, because there was that very fantastical version of Leonardo da Vinci, the Da Vinci's Demons show. I freaking loved Da Vinci's Demons, but it was highly fantasy-based, very over-the-top, very absurd, kind of putting Leonardo da Vinci in situations he would have never been in. But yeah, I'm very excited for this, which I'm hoping is going to be quite a bit more historically accurate and get, you know, into the life of Leonardo da Vinci. That's it for my top 5. Yeah, guys, I'm excited for all of these. Hopefully they all come out this year. Who knows? So you guys, that is it for my top 5 most anticipated TV shows for the year of 2021. Hopefully it's a better year. You guys, in the comments below, are there any shows that I have left off this list? Because I feel like there's some big ones that have just completely bypassed me that I'm totally forgetting about. What shows are you guys looking forward to in the year of 2021? Let me know so I can go check them out if I need to. And yeah, who else is upset about Outlander? Raise your hand. I think we're all upset about Outlander, you guys. So yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.